All right, so let's take a look here at computer vision first. And computer vision is actually used for a variety of different services. As you will see, it's kind of an umbrella for a lot of different things, but the one in particular that we're looking at here is to describe image in stream. If we go over here to the documentation, this operation generates description of image in a human readable language with complete sentences. The description is based on a collection of content tags, which also returned by the operation. Okay, so let's go see what that looks like in action. So the first thing is that we need to install this Azure Cognitive Services Vision Computer Vision. Now we do have a kernel, and these aren't installed by default. They're not part of the machine learning, the Azure machine learning SDK for Python. I believe that's pre-installed, but these AI services are not. So what we'll do is go ahead and run it this way. And you'll notice where it says pip install, that's how it knows to install. And once that is done, we'll go run our requirements here. So we have the OS, which is for usually handling like OS layer stuff. We have matplotlib, which is to visually plot things. And we're going to use that to show images and draw borders. We need to handle images. I'm not sure if we're using NumPy here, but I have NumPy loaded. And then here we have the Azure Cognitive Services Vision Computer Vision. We're going to load the client. And then we have the credentials, and these are generic credentials for the cognitive services credentials. It's commonly used for most of these services, and some exceptions, the APIs do not support them yet, but I imagine they will in the future. So just notice that when we run something, it will show a number. If there's an asterisk, it means it hasn't ran yet. So I'll go ahead and hit play up here. So it goes an asterisk and we get a 2, and we'll go ahead and hit play again. And now those are loaded in, and so we'll go ahead and hit play. Okay, so here we have just packaged our credentials together. So we passed our key into here, and then we'll now load in the client. And so we'll pass our endpoint and our key. Okay, so we'll hit play. And so now we just want to load our image. So here we're loading assets data.jpg. Let's just make sure that that is there. So we go assets, and there it is. And we're going to load it as a stream because you have to pass streams along. So we'll hit play, and you'll see that it now ran. And so now we'll go ahead and make that call. Okay, great. And so we're getting some data back. And notice we have some properties: person, wall, indoor, man, pointing, captions. It's not showing all the information. Sometimes you have to extract it out, but we'll take a look here. So this is a way of showing matplotlib in line. I don't think we have to run it here, but I have it in here anyway. And so what it's going to do is it's going to show us the image, right? So it's going to print us the image. And it's going to grab whatever caption is returned. So see how there's captions? So we're going to iterate through the captions. And it's going to give us a confidence score saying it thinks it's this. So let's see what it comes out with. Okay, and so here it says Brent Spiner looking at a camera. So that is the actor who plays Data on Star Trek, has a confidence score of 57.45%, even though it's 100% correct. They probably don't know contextual things like in the sense of like pop culture, like they don't know probably Star Trek characters, but they're going to be able to identify celebrities because it's in their database. So that is the first introduction to computer vision there. But the key things you want to remember here is that we use this describe an image stream, and that we get this confidence score and we get this contextual information. Okay, and so that's the first one. We'll move on to maybe custom vision next.